And if y'all show me the path, maybe y'all can have like a little picnic somewhere, and I can go the rest of the way, see
Friday,
what the hell it is.
Tuesday. I'll
Yeah,
suggest it to her.
cause that you like you said, that's something she like to do. Good thinking,
Right.
great thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I just wait for her to initiate it because I'm trying to see like,
Right.
but I see what
Yeah, at the same
we
time, you
can
want to kind of like slowly.
initiate it.
Yeah, like even if it's every 2 days, something. Like get on your 51st day shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is fun.
Right
Let
now,
it be fun to you. Well, that'll make it fun to you. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Cause it's like making my wife fall in love all over again, but it's not hard. Cause all I gotta do is what we always do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, hey, you got this shit. You got this shit for real. This is the like what like DJ say, I'm living a dream, G. I'm living a dream. That's why I do shit. I'm living a dream. We gotta get some shirts.
Right.
I'm living a dream.
We went to the park a couple days ago.
Mhm.
I went to Marshall Park in Charlotte.
Mhm.
And that's the park we first went to when we first I go to Pigeon.
Mhm. Living a dream,
I
bro.
don't know. I think those no, it was Pigeon. Pigeon
Yeah.
slapped their wings hard.
Hard as hell. And the crazy thing about us and what DJ bringing that to our attention, right before we so-called go to sleep, or I would say another form of sleep. You know what I'm saying?
I hate when smoke
Um,
go in people's face. I'm sorry.
no, you good, bro. I know how to move out the way if it bothers me, cause I ain't even really noticing it for real. Um, right before we go to sleep, we tap into our subconscious, and the subconscious at the time when we're going to sleep is more like releasing like melatonin. You know, I mean, well, in order for us to calm down, there's a part of us that's releasing melatonin. You feel me? As well as in the morning when we first wake up out of our sleep, you feel me? There's a form of energy that's being released. It's called serotonin. You
Right.
feel me? So Sarah get you up, Mel put you down. And we're like, come on, bro, what's the odds, G? Like, and I think the scientists probably named it that way to remind themselves of certain things. Like, if you catch the drift, we got, kids that watch sometime on their parents' accounts, so I ain't gonna go too far with that. But, the odds of one being a female energy type name and the other one being the darn name for the gender during there. You feel me?
Right.
Like, so when you think about that shit, it's like, dang, and she get you up, she give you that energy, and we supposed to lay them down. You feel me? Calm them down. You feel me? Certain things like that. So again, back to the hiking shit. I feel like the more you get into nature, the more you reset your biological clock. Um, and it's important that we reset our biological clock daily. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of the sun going up, coming down. That's the whole point of the cycle of the moon every now and then. Because if the moon was here during that, I think if the moon was here, again, I think if the moon was here every night, like appearing with the light, because the light affects us, it's a vibration as well. It might drive more people crazy than we see it already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, because the moon is like always, it's like that friend that's gonna encourage you to do whatever. You feel me?
Right.
And the sun is like, all right, I'm gonna shine light on what you don't want to tell nobody. We gonna have to fix this. You know what I'm talking about? So when you think about that, the moon just propels you in the direction you are already going. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us, we have a lot of messed up thoughts by way of us being shamed out of being ourselves to the point, we shamed into feeling like hurting ourselves to an extent. Like if you shamed out of wanting to be yourself, why would you want to hurt yourself? You feel me? Like, let me make room for the people I think is great. But at the same time, that's just the variety or the diversity of our emotions and our ability to have thought processes, perceptions. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing because, as much as we want to be happy all the time, it's the moments that we ain't happy that we learn to be happy for real. We learn to appreciate being happy. When you learn to appreciate it, then you really truly
Still
can
got
be
the time?
happy. Yeah, you gonna fire that thing back up.
Yeah.
Then you can truly be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not in the moment enough to be able to appreciate it, how the hell you gonna be happy? They say you can't truly love until you love 100%. You feel me? So if you over there just waiting to let your guard down with your partner, you ain't get that relationship a real chance. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, that's what they be doing. Like, man, I'm scared to go there with certain people. Like, shoot, I'm saving that for this. If he do this or she do this, then I'll do this. But truth be told, you ain't give your relationship a chance. You know what I'm saying? When you moving like that. You know, when you go after an opportunity, if you don't go in for it 100%, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, did you really even try? You ain't even really hit that much.
I did.
You ain't even really
I
try
like
if you,
choke,
oh yeah.
like and swallow by accident. Let me hit that again.
But at the end of the day, bro,
Well, you can hit it for that.
nah, go ahead. It's all about pacing yourself. Feel me? To the point, like getting back into that hiking conversation. It teaches you to be patient with yourself because you recognize, like, dang, I didn't have to run up this mountain. You feel me? I walked up this mountain, I still made it to the top, and then on top of that, I was able to look around and enjoy the sights. You feel me? Whereas when you running, you got to focus on what's ahead of you for the most part.
All right.
Because if you start looking too many directions, you gonna veer that way, or you're gonna throw your body off balance in certain parts to the point you could fall. So with it, Mr. Kayla. So when I think about those type of things, bro, I just be like, dang, you know what? It's a beautiful life that we live in. When you think about, man, going out in nature is really what put us back in tune with our true nature. And when we get those momentary setbacks where we feel like we don't want to be living or we feel out of tune with ourselves, it's really because it's the call of the wild. And it's not the call for you to act a fool, but you will wind up acting a fool if you don't get out in nature. Put your feet in the soil, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just, climbing the rough sides, but feeling the energy, just absorbing it, letting the toxins be clean from your body. Because putting your feet in the dirt, the soil be sucking the toxins up out of you. You feel me? It's necessary. Something that we gotta do, bro. And that's why I know we ain't nothing but conduits. So if the energy from the soil is taking the toxins up out of us, you already know how things go. When something is being released, things is all also being absorbed too. It's just the flow of life. So what's that? Cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it. But bro, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to. I got to do more of that. I want to go hiking, camping. Um, man, I want to go backpacking. Like when I was a kid, I used to see that type of shit like in the movies or the commercials. Like they used to have commercials. Remember they used to be like, "Want to go backpacking?" Da 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 da. They used to advertise the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Hey, bro, they got stuff nowadays called, I think it's like rent a couch or something. Like they got people that like or rent out their couch or rent out a room just for people. It's not Airbnb, but it's like a site that's based around, people not having too much, but they want to meet some new people as well as they want to move around. I wonder which one came first though. You feel me? I think the more homey one, like the one I'm talking about, might have came first, but then the commercial version just, what I'm saying, surpassed that.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
No, you good, bro. I can tell when you're bobbing your head. But nah, y'all, I just wanted to stop in with y'all for tidbits. Make sure y'all check out the rest of the videos that we done been dropping. I told y'all I had something popping for y'all. Working on it, working on it. You know how I go when I pop on here and don't even do no introduction for real. It's just, ooh.
If you look at the people
Uh-huh.
who say, and they ain't gonna all tell you the truth. When you look at the people who say, well, God ain't real,
Right.
or no way Jesus came down and died for us, that's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about what we talked about in the past because you've grown since then.
Right, right.
But when you say things like, God ain't real, or whatever, whoever these people are, it's hard to believe that someone loves you outside of your parents. And you'll probably find a lot of those people who respond like that.
Yep.
Their parents didn't love them.
Like they just showed the sheltering and clothing. They ain't had them conversations like this. Why I talk to you like this, saying I really love you.
But the fact that God, the fact that when they read it, they
Mm-hmm.
can't believe that somebody would talk to them like that.
Yeah.
That somebody would take the
They
time
like
out
this is
to think
game.
of this
Somebody
game.
kind of.
Yeah.
That's the only time we usually hear people talk
And
to
so,
each
like,
other right in the hood.
So they'll find anything. When you mad, you'll find fault in anything. One of the things is that I question.
That's another point too.
I questioned that for a long time.
Especially if you think less of yourself, bro.
Yeah.
If you think less of yourself, like, why you doing this for me for? Like, ain't nobody else trying to do nothing for me.
So check this out. So when my Lord first was dealing with me and saved me with the Holy Ghost, I had this random guy, bro. I was picking up pizza from Giorgio's on West 25th. And he comes up to me and he's talking to me. And he says something along the lines of, I was blessed or something like that. But then I start talking about Jesus.
Right.
And he said, man, listen. This is before I met you. And he was like, something about some. They used it to hold us down. I believe in this. I'm good. And he was telling me what he believed in. I don't remember because I was 19. I'm 30 now. But he was talking about how they used it to keep us down as slaves and keep, control the masses and stuff like that. Religion.
Right.
Well, don't you want the masses controlled? See, you just finding anything because if I asked you the question, was you raised by a caring mom and dad? You'd probably tell me, yeah, just to save face, but you probably wasn't. And God is supposed to be our mother and our father. Right. And God is supposed to be our mother and our father. So if my mother and father on earth that I can actually see with my eyes didn't care about me,
right?
How could this Winnie the Pooh character that you created actually love me, right?
That's how some people feel.
Because Dr. Seuss was a genius with his words for kids. I probably didn't remember no words in The Cat in the Hat at 6 years old, but I remember The Cat in the Hat. And when you rhymed, it sound good,
You feel me?
So, what's up, baby girl? So, it's just insane. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
People try to force their beliefs on others.
People try to force they lack of on people. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can believe in anything.
It would be a push on because to them, because you're trying to force me to believe that somebody would love me and die on the cross, and it ain't got no record of it. I need proof. I need to see this.
But that's the caught up in the messenger.
Yeah.
But the message is
the
point. The point. You feel me? Like.
And so it causes, and it would create depression.
But if you ain't gonna get caught up in the message, like it's one thing to be caught up in the message to get more out of the message.
Right.
You feel me? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, let me look deeper into Delonte because I got one message up out of him. Let me check out the other messages.
Yeah.
That's one thing. But some people get so caught up in the person and people worship to the point they apply all the love and understanding. You feel me?
And understanding.
Admiration they should have for themselves too to other people.
Right.
They never adopt that to themselves. They always put that on other people. So much so that after a while of being like, I would say, what's that word when you
But your understanding would have to be pure, not self-centered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's got to be balanced, right?
It got to be pure, not no balance.
But that's the balance. That's the balance. Because you understand.
Right.
You feel me?
Good and
evil. But that means you get the right to what? Make a choice. And then understand that, hey, if I make this choice, God ain't punishing me. I'm punishing myself.
Right.
Because he said this happens if you do this.
Right.
And that's the cause and effect. So if you say God punishing us for doing this, I gotta still at the same time be like, if that's what
you can lock it there.
If that's what you believe, fine. Because the more I grow spiritually, I'm starting to recognize like it ain't about everybody, like you said, believing the same thing, but the message though. Because like even if you believe in Cat in the Hat, just go out there, you feel me? Even if you believe in Cat in the Hat, but Cat in the Hat telling you to love people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Treat people right. Love your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Find understanding in this life that we live in. Because these are the overall basis.
Offending them.
Yeah.
That's what Cat in the Hat was letting you know, like, and follow your parents' instructions. It was it was quite a few commandments broken before them kids had a whole mess.
You heard me? I'm just saying. However, you got to get the point across. As long as you get it. Like back in the day,
Right, that
people
is
believed
crazy.
in Thor. You hear me?
Disobedient.
They believed in Thor. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying in times before people knew. Cause you know, at one point in time they had to have the council of Nicaea to come up with what we know today. You know, the gospels that we understand today.
Right.
But you know, at one point, you know, people didn't even acknowledge the God that we know of. Hold on. I got a childhood friend calling. See what this is about. Let's see. Okay, Cam.
It's hot. Well, it's actually not bad outside.
Let's see, bro. What's up with the guys? Man, you out of control with it. What you up to, G? Oh, yeah. You stay on that grill, huh?
Damn right, nigga.
Wow.
You chicken, man.
I, man, you already know. What's one of your, look, so you called me while I was live. I wasn't going to pick up, but then I was like, man, nah, bro. Shit, bro, a live wire anyway. But,
How you been doing? How the kids, bro?
man, they lovely, bro. They lovely. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm on the road right now. I'm on the road
Where
with
you
it.
at?
I'm in North Carolina right now.
Oh, okay. Man, your hair done got long as hell.
Oh, yeah, we swinging and bang. We,
Mm-hmm.
we out here. We out here. But, man, I was going to ask you, bro, what's one of the, because you always used to be sitting around and thinking and shit, bro. Even when you was kids. So, I need one of them deep thoughts, nigga. What's one of the deepest thoughts you done had most recently?
Talk to me.
Nah, you tell me, because I mean, I got something for you. I mean, you want me to start off down the road, but,
Like what?
uh, like, what do you feel like this whole point of life is? You feel me? Type of stuff. Like, cause that's the type of stuff I'm talking about right now. Like, okay, and just to give a little context, cause we talking about, you know, scriptures and stuff like that, as well as the understanding of what nature really represents for us.
I know you be getting deep though, bro. You be getting a little more deep with me.
Whatever,
You
bro.
think I be paying attention to you? I be looking at you, bro.
Hey, I put it out there for us, you feel me? Like, I gotta make sure the people that spent their time with me, you feel me, wasn't in vain. So when I step out there, that's the game. That's for the whole family. It ain't no time wasted, you hear me?
Yeah.
But I was telling him, bruh, I was just talking to, I'm like, man, bro, when I think about how we get these little minor setbacks, bruh, where it seemed like, man, we was on it, like everything was going our way, and then all of a sudden shit just, you feel me? Whether you get locked up or you just lose a job or something, you feel me? It be like, almost like, if we didn't have them moments, bruh, would we truly understand the reason for God? You know what I'm saying? And then God points you back to yourself so you can understand your place.
Speaking of locked up, bro,
Yeah.
I got some bad news too, man. You know I'm back on papers in Summer County.
Some of the kind of, how
Yeah,
long they
man.
gave your ass?
Man, this past Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I got pulled over because my tents was too dark.
Mm-hmm.
So I had 4 lower tabs on them,
Yeah.
but that's what they pulled me over for. So the first police officer, she didn't say nothing about the car smell like marijuana.
None of that.
Yeah, nothing. So the second cop pull up. That's when he pulls up and say the car smell like marijuana, which it did. Trust me, bro. You know,
Right. Cause I know you. I know you. You ain't man,
man,
bro.
I don't smoke. I don't smoke, man.
Nah, hell nah.
So they put me in cuz, put me in the back seat. Now I want your opinion on this, bro, because I know you deep.
Nah, I got you. What's up?
My girl, she smoke, but she don't ride and smoke.
Uh-huh.
So I'm back. See, he come back talking about he found like some weed in the baby seat,
What?
which I know is false.
Oh
I
yeah,
swear
he's
to God.
super bogus. He
Yeah.
trying to tie the baby up in it and everything.
Yeah, so they got the consent to search me. So they found the 4 pills, right? I'm like, all right, whatever. My car, I know the car don't smell like weed. I know that for a fact. So I get a court date. I go to court,
Right.
right? They try to offer me 2 years in Sumner County, man. The first offer,
What?
man, exactly. They about to keep saying. So I turned it down.
Hell the fuck yeah.
So they come back talking about do a year. But a year sentence and do 6 months, I turned that down. So then they finally come back with a 1129. So I got to go back up there. I accept it. I said I do the 1129 on paper.
Right, your
I
ass
got
don't
to
be
go
doing
up
nothing
there
anyway.
on the 26th.
Yeah, you don't be doing shit.
Yeah,
You can
man.
do that shit on your back, but it's the principle though. It's like they taxing you to live. You feel me? That's the principle though. Cause now you got to pay the probation officer. You feel me?
Man, I got all that. I got to pay. Then I was reading the paper. I got to pay like, I think it said $200 something every time I do a drug test.
Yeah, that's what, bro. That shit crazy. That shit is
do
crazy.
all that.
I mean, like we know you gonna pass it, but dang, you know what I'm saying? Like I got babies to feed. I could be putting all that into that. You know what I'm saying? But look, this something I just learned recently too, though, in consideration to the consent, right? Now I say this, and I gotta tell your ass, cause I know you on some F12 shit, but you know, 12 is love for us too, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
alright, when it comes to the consent, right?
I'm listening.
We don't have to give consent. You know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, that whole weed thing, like they done proved too many times that's like a bogus way to get in. You know what I'm saying? But they know a lot of us don't be staying current on certain shit because we involved in what we involved in. You know what I'm saying? We focused on our own lives. You know what I'm saying? And not the people out here plotting on other people. So just so you know, I'm gonna send you some more information on that because even though you don't had to do what you got to do with that, you are no going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole consent shit is bullshit. And I'm saying like you don't gotta act a fool with it, but let it be known that you didn't consent to it. So it's almost like when they make you take a statement in a legal way, you feel me? They have to throw it out type shit. It's on that level type shit. So yeah, but a lot of us don't know. You don't gotta consent to no damn search. You feel me? Especially if ain't no proof of no crime. You feel me?
Yeah.
Being committed. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't had no traffic violation. You know what I'm saying? And then even with that, the furtherance to the point of now why you gotta search my person. Like, I know some of us though, we
I
got
got
like
L's
records
and
and shit though.
everything.
Huh?
I got L's and everything, so I ain't understand that. Cause
Right.
I'm telling you, Red, man, the car does not smell like no marijuana, man.
Man, you ain't gotta tell me we from Nashville. We ain't that crazy. We know how them boys moving out there.
Yeah.
Them boys the biggest gang in the city. I don't play with them.
It ain't even the city. They the biggest gang in the country, fool.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that's what we used to say when we was just some city slickers. Like, man, all I know is Metro, you hear me? All we do was Metro. We thought everybody that was cool and shit was from Nashville, you feel me? We be watching niggas on TV like, man, such and such from Nashville. It gotta be, bro. I'm trying to tell you. But nah, bro, it's time though. Like I was telling them though, when shit slow you down, you know what time it is. It's time to go in on whatever you code at. Your ass used to be a fucking gamer, so you need to goddamn start. Since you got to be in the crib and on chill type shit. You know what I'm saying? You might well go on and start doing you some gaming shit.
Yeah, cause they get paid off that shit, don't
Hell, fucking yeah, bro. And you a whoop them niggas, bro.
they? Man, you already know how I get down.
Hell yeah.
They
I
got
know.
that Call of Duty, they got their Madden.
Man, you hear me?
You know what, bro? I heard T-Pain make like 100,000 a month off of streaming off of what's the name of that
What?
the
TikTok?
games and stuff.
Huh?
Cause that app that they stream off of playing games and
Oh,
stuff. She
Discord and
named it.
stuff like that.
Who?
Is it Discord?
No, it's damn, it's on the Xbox. Well, it's on all of them.
Oh, you
It's
talking about Xbox Live?
hold on, let me think. Let me think.
Shit.
Twitch.
Oh,
Twitch.
Twitch. Okay, yeah.
It's
They be
they
making
make a
bread
hundred
off of that.
thousand a month off of Twitch.
Dang, she
And it's the
said it to
reason why
Keely.
I
Y'all said
seen
it
the
at the same
interview.
time.
He said that's the reason why he don't even want to sing no more and stuff. Make records no more and
Right, he
stuff.
can just live his life.
Yeah.
That's why I'm at with. That's why I be trying to tell my folk like my main thing, cause I know you, so I just went straight to the point. But like when I be talking to other people, I ask them stuff like, you ever wonder what your superpower was? You feel me? So for you, I know you got this ability to pay attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? And that allows for you to test shit up on the game using your mind type shit. You feel me? So that's why I always try to encourage you to do that, to be a platform to other shit, give you more time. You feel me? Eventually, like once you start getting to the point you monetizing your shit like you want to, start figuring out how to balance that out to where you ain't gotta go nowhere. You feel me? You can make
Hey,
that shit.
do you know how to monetize like you? Well, I don't know nothing about the YouTube though. You know how to do all that?
Hell
Do I
yeah.
gotta contact like the company or?
No, I got you on that. Yeah, I know how to do all that.
Yeah, let me know, cause man, I get down on the game, and if I get on Twitch, and if I get my followers up, then I get it monetized and stuff.
Right. And then shit, like you said, get it on YouTube, get you a Patreon. Like you can get multiple accounts, a Discord, you know what I'm saying? And then you will have, it might slow down on one of them, you feel me? Then you got other ones, you know what I'm
Have
saying?
another one.
Right. That's where I'm at with it, thinking outside the box on ways to get it out here. You feel me? And at the same time, like if I was a gamer, I use that to, you put my thoughts out there. I know a lot of people be doing different shit on the game. Everybody got their little niche. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm what people would call a motivational speaker, but I call it a door opener. So with that, I would definitely put that type of information out there in the form of being like, depending on what game I'm playing, like, oh man, this game right here gonna help me connect my left and right side, because the fact that I gotta pay attention to the details, be analytical, at the same time envision what could possibly be coming around the corner with my intuition, like, hey, this gonna help me out a lot. But a lot of people don't think about it, but it's taking place regardless. Like me playing games a lot as a kid led to me being who I am too. That's a part of my past shit.
Yeah.
Everything we went through make us who we are today. And even shit, this little bullshit with them, hey bro, that shit ain't gonna do nothing but make niggas stronger. Sure, hey, you might want to get back on them workouts, cause you know how you used to be, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how you used to be, bro. I still remember, bro. Hey man, freshman year at Overton, bro. We had a special squad, G. We had a special squad. If we would have kept that shit all the way to the senior year, we definitely would have won the state. We
Hey, you
definitely.
know what, bro? I say this all the time. I should have stick to football, man, instead of running the streets. I regret it, bro. I
Man,
swear.
I already know, man. Everything happened for a
I'm
reason,
telling you,
bro.
because, I was getting scholarships my freshman year.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know if I ever told you this.
Hell yeah. And it was rightfully so, shit.
Damn.
Bro, we used to be out there acting a dog, bro. Like, we had a squad. Like, we even got little Brandon to come out there, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy, bro. We had everybody playing on freshman squad.
Man, I should have just stick to ball, man. Because I remember, I never forget Fred. Fred used to call me, be like, man, you need to come to Hillsborough.
On the
Man.
Hillsborough.
Because I know what you could do. He tried to recruit me to Hillsborough,
That's
man.
how bro was, man. I love dude. That's how bro was. I mean, that's how he is. You feel me? Shit. That's how bro is.
Like, because I'll never forget, he used to be like, fuck Olsen, man.
Uh-huh.
Man,
You know ain't nobody like Coach Anderson.
just come to join the team. I done already told the coach about you, man.
Yeah.
I stayed at Olsen.
Ain't nobody like Coach Anderson. That's what that was.
Yeah, Coach Anderson, man, told that man, he messed it up. He's not a good coach.
Man, he had a real bad temper problem.
Yeah.
And it's
The only
almost
one
like
I actually liked
he
was,
ain't had no respect
I
for
think
us.
his name was,
Huh?
darn, what was his name?
Coach Morrison?
Coach Morrison, yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, I remember everybody. Coach Crawford.
Yeah, Coach Morrison was the truth, man.
Man, you know who my hey, Coach Morrison?
He the one that put me on the when I was a freshman. He was the one put me on the varsity.
Man, bro, he should have been the head coach. That's facts. But Coach
Yeah.
Crawford was the most man. Hey, I love Coach Crawford. That
Hey,
hey, he was
I
the
ain't
most
gonna
down to
tell you,
earth.
with
Like,
Barry Hayes,
yeah,
you know, I took Barry Hayes' spot. That's the reason why Barry Hayes transferred to Pearl Cone. Because Coach Morrison put me on the varsity and took Barry Hayes' spot. Because you
I
remember
know what.
Barry,
Yeah, cause Barry probably was
Bishop,
getting cocky back then.
Hardy. You know, I grew up with them too.
Hell yeah, everybody,
Yeah,
all that
I,
was from
I
our
took his
south.
spot, and he got mad, so he transferred to Pearl
I was
Cone. I said,
wondering what
boy,
happened, cause you know I was at
right,
Glencliff.
right
Yeah,
then.
I was wondering what the hell happened. I,
Yeah, that's what happened. I'm telling you. That shit was crazy, man. He was mad, man. I mean, he wasn't mad at me, but
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
was
You know how
mad
it
when
go.
him transferred to Pearl Cone.
Right, you know how that go. Coach would be like, you know, trying to put a fire under you, trying to get them to play better. And sometimes, you know, people get so comfortable in their position. You know, coach feel like he ain't getting the type of, you know, action up out of you he want. He'll put somebody new up in there in your place that can do just as good as you. You feel me? And shit, I used to peep that shit. That's how, bro. They wouldn't even let me play at Glencliff, bro. I couldn't even get on the practice field. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I had to cuss the coach out during the air practice, bro. Like every time somebody make a play, get what I used to do to the coach. Oh yeah, that was good, but I'll fuck his ass up. Half of the time I had to go run laps cause cussing at the coach, you feel me? But after a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they started recognizing I was gonna do that type of shit anyway. So then one day, coach got tired of that shit. Coach Easy was like, man, put Duncan in the game on the scout offense. Hear me, bro. I was trying to tell him I tackle the mess out of somebody, you feel me? Because somebody had just made a big hit, you feel me? So I'm like, I knock him down, you feel me? Coach put me on offense like, man, let's see what you do with the ball in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Run him over with the ball. Alright.
Hey, Rick.
Huh?
Hey, Rick. I bet you don't remember this.
So
You
nobody.
remember I bet you don't remember this. You remember when we was at McMurray
Yeah.
and we started what was it, SVB?
Hey, chill out,
And I'm
G.
still balling.
Chill out, G. Chill out. Do I?
Hey,
Do I? Shit. We single
man, we was SVB, man.
Bro, we single-handedly created a ripple effect with that shit. Cause,
Right, man.
cause y'all went back out south with that, and then the older bros started seeing that, and then they started putting it in haircut. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They switched it up to what they wanted it to be, you feel me? Put it in haircuts, and it became something else, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
And then later it became something else. I'm like, dang, this shit crazy here, bro. After Corey came home, this shit became something else again.
You talking about Cuddy?
Yeah, cause you know, like when we was SVB, that was like off some hot boy shit. You feel me? We was into the hot boys,
You
and
know, that whole Cuddy situation, you know I was with him when it went down.
yeah. You ain't gotta say no more. You ain't gotta say
Yeah,
no.
that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
And he's so real, that's why I love him
Mm-hmm.
to death. Cause he could have told.
All day.
And you know what? He called me from prison. He was down there at South Central.
Mm-hmm.
I never get this phone call. That's when he had just got his 8 years, right?
Right.
But Sid, I talk to Sid damn near every day too. That's my man. Sid called me crying, talking about they just gave him 8 years. Please don't do nothing to my family. I'm like, bro, I love y'all. I'm not gonna do nothing to y'all family. What's wrong, Sid? You know I'm not gonna do nothing to y'all.
Right.
Yeah, that's when Cuddy called me from prison. I told Cuddy over the phone, I kid you not, Red, I put my soul on it. I said, well, man, go on tell them I was with you
Cut your
and
shit.
to cut your time short. You know what Cuddy told me? He said, nah, I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm gonna do my time like a man, enjoy yourself. He said, just look out for me while I'm in prison.
Yeah.
Said, I said it 2 or 3 times. I said, you sure? I said, you can tell them people, I won't be mad at you. I told him to tell them that. I
Right.
swear to God, Red.
On some G shit.
Man, I swear to God, you know he G too.
Yeah, that's why I said, you remember, that's when everything changed when bro came home.
Yeah, he said it, man. He said, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna do my time like a man. Just look out for me. And I was putting money on his books ever since then. That's why I respect him. I love him. I just talked to him about 2 weeks ago.
Mm. Man, hey, bro.
I told him that just to cut his time short, cause
Right.
I
You
would
don't
say
want to
some more
see
lies,
nobody,
though.
yeah.
It wasn't just me and him, but you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I already know, and you already know the other person wasn't finna do none of that. You feel me?
Oh yeah, he's a hoe, man.
You already know, bro. Like,
Man, that
I
fuck
ain't let
no,
him get
don't say
close
his
enough.
name.
I
Chill Will a hoe, man.
I ain't let him get close enough for that for me.
Yeah, that nigga a sucker. He had me locked up in Murfreesboro, then claiming pay. And I was spending $800 for a lawyer a month. Me, B, Chill Will, and his little brother, well, he was a juvenile at the time. I was working at the post office. Had a good job.
You
So
know,
goddamn it. Oh, you wanna get up? You wanna go get one? Alright.
you know how they go. They don't care nothing about that.
Hey, let me call you right back, Red. Wipe the trip. We gotta run to the store.
Tell her I said chill out before we go back to Rose Park.
Hey, look, look at her. See, well, my camera fucked up.
What's up with it, love? Can you see me?
Hey, it's so goddamn good to talk to you. You know, we go way back, my nigga.
You
That's
feel
why,
me?
man.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I can't.
Your ass need to bring your ass back to the Ville, man. We gotta link up and we gotta do something, man. We ain't seen each other in fucking years in person.
Man, you hear me? I'm gonna bust up at the school. I'm definitely gonna come back though, cause I got a plan. So yeah, I got this little motivational tour I'm doing. So I'm definitely gonna touch down home though.
Hey, I like what you doing though, man. I'm watching, nigga. I swear I am.
Appreciate that, King. Appreciate that. You already know. Like I said, I'm doing this for everybody who spent any time with me. You feel me? Whether we was just in class together, all our time ain't gonna be in vain. I tell all our stories, you feel me? But from a great perspective. Like, you know how I look at shit. I'm always looking for understanding. So last thing I'm doing is talking about our stories from a perspective of like anything when nobody wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? Want to be heard, I
Yeah.
mean. So I
Keep it
got
up.
y'all.
I like the positive shit, bro. I swear to God, I do.
Yeah.
Keep that shit up.
Hey, that
Cause
mean
I'm definitely watching. I be sharing your shit. I be doing it all.
that mean a lot, bro. I
You
looked
might
up.
not know that though, but I be doing it.
That mean a lot, bro. I looked up to you a lot growing up. That's why I used to be at your house all the time. So, yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It feel good, you know what I'm talking about, to hear that. So, I appreciate that shit. It be rough sometimes, but hey, I learned character is what you do when you ain't got nothing or when you feel like everything is lost.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I ain't gonna hold you up. I love y'all, bro.
I love you too, bro. I'm gonna hit you back, man, when I finish what I'm doing, though, fam.
For sure, King.
All right.
Man, I didn't expect that call, but I guess that's the walk with gold today. You know what I'm talking about? Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me. You know what I'm saying? Kinfo. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Make sure y'all check out the other videos we done posted up recently. Make sure y'all feel free to invest in the platform. Invest in the platform. As y'all see, we on the road with it, doing a motivational tour. As we believe, we all got something that we can achieve together out here as we pull up on each other and raise the vibes in all our lives. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, feel free to reach out to me if you got a spot that you feel like, man, hey, I need y'all to pull up over here and talk to these people, let's get together, reach out to me behind the scenes, and let's make it make sense. You feel me? I'm open to it. We on the road with it, like I said. We on the road with it, trying to raise the vibes out here for the family. This is a blessing time in our lives. Like, um, we open to booking, so get with us, y'all. Get with us. Get with us. And if it's a special situation, we definitely can talk about that. Let's go though. Love y'all. Peace.